Hey, fam. Happy Friday. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I have been having a lot of conversations about relationships and not positive ones. So I want to get on here real quick and be vulnerable with you and have an honest conversation about relationships and where you are because I think it's so easy for us to get stuck in an unhealthy space and then get to a space where we think we don't deserve any better, that we just stay with it. And over time, it degrades us. It makes us feel insecure. It makes us feel unworthy. It makes us feel sad. It makes us feel so horrible that we don't allow us the right to walk away. For me, I was in a relationship where I do well, I called it a relationship, but when we ultimately broke up, they called it a situationship basically, and that broke my heart. But when we first met, we had this beautiful chemistry and love for one another. I truly believe that we did. Over time, our own individual behaviors started to create cracks in our foundation. And those behaviors were based upon the way that we were raised and the way that we grew up in the world, the experiences that we experienced, and how we maneuvered through them. What I've learned is, at least on my part, I didn't maneuver through life very successfully at all. I allowed people to tell me how to be, how to feel, how to everything. But I was in the military for 24 years and you pretty much shut up and color. So I didn't know how to use my words to say what I wanted. And I know that was part of the problem. As we continued this situationship, our own individual insecurities and failures for not understanding how to appropriately communicate, and the fact that we both didn't trust, we didn't understand, we didn't respect each other, eroded what we were trying to build as a healthy relationship. So I would run towards the person and they would run away. And then we would disconnect for a period of time, in my opinion, a long period of time because it was months. And then they would come back, we would reconnect, I would chase, and they would run. And I recognize now that's not healthy at all. Over years of this behavior, I started to go to therapy and I started to really take a hard look at who I am, how I behave, and what behaviors I have that were not contributing to living life in a healthy, successful, happy. And then I started doing the hard work to change my behaviors and how I allow people to treat me. But when the connection attempted to restart, my assumption was we both wanted it so bad that we would do the hard work to change and grow and be better versions. And we never got to it. We were good for a little bit and then we'd fall into our old habits. And eventually we just had to walk away from one another. I say all that to say it doesn't matter how educated you are, what you've been through, how smart you are, how many degrees you have, how much money you make, or the title you have at your job. We all get in situations that we don't know how to successfully maneuver through. And then sometimes we get so embarrassed about the space that we're in that we self isolate ourselves. We don't tell other people what's going on and we just stay in it. And while we're in it, we degrade ourselves even further. And then we just don't try because we don't think we deserve any better. That's not a space anyone should ever be. My hope for you is you can think about this situation and what I'm telling you and look at your life, personal and professional, and determine if there are ways for which you can improve the relationships in your life or end them if they are not serving you. Because at the end of the day, we all deserve to be happy and healthy. But we also have to take accountability and do the things necessary so that we can be equal positive contributors to any type of relationship that we're in. Until we speak again, I hope you have an amazing weekend and a great start to next week. Take care, everyone.